Spot Show one other time, not here, at another venue, and he was great. And I said, you better be freaking great in front of 7 people because you gotta be. He said he will. He's a very nice guy, and he kisses great. I'm kidding. I hear. No, he's a very, very nice guy. Give it up from oh my God, it's where? Howell, Michigan. Give it up for Justin Hicks.
Can't have any secrets with you, can I, Mark? So Austin's actually one of my buddies. I rode up here with him, and I completely forgot about the mask thing. So I didn't have one with me. Luckily, he had another one that I could use, and it got me thinking, like, we're in a weird time right now where sharing masks is more dangerous than, like, sharing needles. Yeah, you guys are from Burton, you know about that, don't you? But anyways, yeah, with quarantine, the shutdowns, everything, it's given me a lot of time to think and just get stuff together. So I think when everything opens back up, I'm going to open a new business. It's going to be a pair of burger restaurants for gay people. The first one is going to be just for lesbians. It's going to be called No Pickles. The second one's going to be just for gay men called Hold the Pickles. I think it'll work. I mean, sells itself, right? My girlfriend hates the idea. She thinks it's not going to work, but I should believe it. She doesn't, you know what? She doesn't even have like a business degree. She's not gay, so her opinion doesn't really matter here. But she is smarter than me, so I probably should trust her. And it's great because we have a really good relationship together. Like we agree on everything, and even like going on vacation and stuff. We agreed. We both want to go to Italy one day. She wants to go to see the sights, taste the wines, all that. I want to go to get some real, authentic SpaghettiOs. They're so good here. I cannot imagine how good they are over there. Great. But yeah, she's really good for me. She's like trying to get my life on the right track so we can have a better relationship. And she starts out with, she tells me I need to be healthier, eat better, and all that. She's like, you need to lose some weight and you need to lose that gut. And I'm like, babe, this is not a gut. I installed an awning for my penis. Like, there's time and money involved here. We can't deconstruct that. Yeah, it's retractable. So, yeah, I was like, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. What's next? She's like, drinking. You need to quit drinking. I was like, all right, you're right on that one. So, I'm really trying to be a good boyfriend with this and just stop. But sometimes when I put too much effort in, I go way over the top. So, I went out and I got a DUI. So, yeah, no more drinking for me. Like, legally, I can't anymore. It sucks. But she was mad at me, like I thought this was problem solved, you know, this is great. She's like, no, this is not great. I was like, I did this for you. This was for you on your birthday. Like on your birthday. Ungrateful. You ever just get that gift and it's complete misfire? Yeah, that was that. But no, and I'm kind of pissed about this whole thing because it's fucking entrapment, right? Like the bars and stuff now, they just opened again. This was a while ago when you could just get takeout. But with the takeout, you can get to-go cocktails. Nobody saw any of this coming. So I go in, I pick up dinner for us, and I get my to-go cocktails, plural, and I'm driving home, and it's like hitting the drive-thru at McDonald's and having like a bag of fries sitting next to you. You know you're going to have a few on the way home. So a few McDonald's fries, harmless, a few Jack and Cokes, you know, a little more dangerous. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I get pulled over, then this cop comes up to my window. He's getting my information and all that. And I was like, why'd you bring your partner up here? He's like, I'm the only officer on scene. And I was like, those drinks were a little stronger than I thought. I'm seeing double. So he knows I'm drinking, and he decides to take me out for the field test. He's like, you know what, we need to do the field test. I was like, all right, field test, I can pass this, no problem. So I step out of the car and I was like, corn. He's like, excuse me? I was like, fucking soybeans, isn't it? It is. I was like, just take me in, officer. Obviously, I've been drinking. So he takes me in, and I'm in the back of the cop car, and I'm freaking out. Like, I'm not built for jail. I am not a tough guy, anything like that. I am a bitch. So it's going through my head, like, if I'm in here for more than a day, I'm going to get fucked into somebody else's ass. Like, it's going to happen, like a bullet into a musket. That's going to be me. So I'm freaking out. I am scared. And so it's going through my head, and I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm like, okay, you know what? You gotta be tough, right? In jail, you gotta be tough. I'm only going to the holding cell. This isn't even real fucking jail. Like, it's nothing. So I'm like, you know what? You gotta be tough. So I'm pumping myself up in my head. I'm like, boop, boop, boop. I'm ready. So I get in there, and I'm glad I pumped myself up. As I walk in, the first guy comes up to me, and he's like, you a fighter? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, it's showtime. He's like, are you a fighter? I was like, yeah. He's like, what, street? I was like, nah, pillow. He knocked me the fuck out. Like, it was quick, not even a contest. He's lucky though. Like, he's lucky he knocked me right out, because on the way in there, I shoved a little weapon up my butt, and I didn't want to have to pull out the stank shank on him. That's so dumb. But I survived. I made it through. I was in there for like 8 hours, nothing bad. So I get out, and they immediately put you on probation. And part of probation is you got to go pee in a cup, drug test, all that stuff. So I go in there the first time, and they don't really tell you what to expect, anything like that. So I walk in, get this cup, go into the bathroom. So I'm getting ready to pee in this cup, and I pee like a toddler, like pants all the way down to the ground. My little butt cheeks are hanging out from underneath my shirt. And this guy walks in, and I'm like, what are you doing in here, man? He's like, I gotta watch you and make sure you're not cheating. So I'm a shy peer. Like, I don't pee in front of people, so this is weird. I get nervous, I lock up, I start pushing, I'm farting, I'm peeing, farting, apologizing to this guy. I was like, oh my God, I've lived way better. I've had so many better days than this. And now I'm just super ashamed, because I know now every time I go into this place, they're like, oh, the farter's here now. I'm like, oh, that's my new name, I guess. I do got to clean it up, though. Just got to get my life on the right track. Because this is literally all true stuff. I'm not even making any of this shit up. But I need to get it together, because I actually found out my girlfriend's pregnant now. So both of our first kids, we're both excited, but we don't know if we're really ready yet. And like financially, we bought the test from Dollar Tree. That does not scream financial stability at all. So, like, we're trying to get it together. I mean, we'll be all right by the time the baby comes, but like, we just don't know what to expect. We're both new parents. On both sides of our family, there's a lot of diversity with like the birthing process and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a coin toss for us. Like, for example, my sister, she was born on time. My little brother, he was premature. And me, I was a failed abortion. That's what my mom tells me. That's what she says. I'm not making anything up here. So, like, which actually explains a lot. It's crazy, because I have this weird fear of, like, coat hangers. Like, you should see my bedroom. My bedroom, all my clothes are just scattered across the floor. It pisses my girlfriend off. She's like, can you please come in here and just hang up your clothes? And I'm like, no, I can't. And then I just run away and cry for a while. It's crazy. Yeah, oh my God. So I just got a couple more minutes up here, so I'm gonna finish with this story. I feel pretty comfortable in front of you guys, so I'm gonna tell you about the night that we conceived. You ready? Okay, so we're going at it. My girlfriend, she loves like dirty talking and stuff like that. Me, it's not my game. I don't do it at all. I'm super awkward, all this stuff. But she talks me into it, and I'm just trying to do what she wants, and she's like, come on, just hit me with something, just say something. And I'm like, all right, you sexy son of a bitch. She's like, excuse me? I was like, that's like handing me the keys to a tank and telling me not to fuck something up. Like, I told you this is not for me. And so she's like, I wanted you to talk dirty, not be an asshole. And I was like, well, I don't know how to do this. So it takes a little while, but I worked my way back into it. We're going at it again. And we're getting towards the end, and I look down at her face, and I see like a red mark underneath her nose. I was like, is she bleeding? I was like, you're a fucking animal, buddy. You're making her bleed. And then I feel like a little tickle under my nose, and I'm like, it's like, that's me bleeding. I'm like, God damn, dude, you are out of shape. This isn't right. Do a fucking push-up here and there. And so, like, I'm getting, like, right up to the end, and I have this great idea. My nose is bleeding. So I get some on my hand, and I just put a handprint on her face, and right as I finish, I was like, Wilson! Alright, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you.
Justin Hicks, come on everyone, Justin Hicks! Let's go, let's go! Justin Hicks! Oh my God, was he freaking funny. Great job, Justin! Hey, we got a little special treat before the next comedian. Very special.